there is something just horrible, horrendous, heartbroken, heartbreaking in not getting what you want and everything not going as planned. And I think life is supposed to be like that. I guess life is supposed to make you suffer, but it feels like it's intentional. It feels like it's not a sign. It is not happening for something. I think this is just a sign that people is not who you think they are. And I'm not sure if I should share this with you. I'm just going to say that it is a shame because um, I feel like life is just a mess right now, and it's messing with my brain, with what I have, my idea of my future as, and I think it is going to be postponed. That is, of course, if everything goes wrong. But everything is going wrong so far. I hope I can get this fixed by tomorrow or by next week, maybe. But I think it's not something that could be easily saved. And it makes me break, you know? It makes me be a little bit dizzy every day. Well, this happened today. Someone let me down today. And I'm not sure how to approach this because it's not in my hands when you ask someone for a favor. And yes, this is linked to the video that I made, the last video that I made. When you leave everyone in someone else's hands and you've seen them hesitating to help you or to be someone to rely on, and they just easily showed you that they do not trust you and they could just not help you anymore at any time, you should take that as a sign to not let everything rely on them, you know? And what I mean by this, if someone told you they were going to help you and then you see them doubting you, doubting that you are capable, then don't take that as a help. Take that as they feeling like they need to help you instead of like they want to help you. Help should be something that comes from love, from understanding, but not from obligation ever. Um, it should be born in someone's heart, and understanding circumstances of the situation is going to help you get better at knowing what's the difference between someone helping you from obligation and from actually wanting to help you. So that's all that I'm going to say right now. It feels like there's people in my life that are just good people to be good people because they feel like they owe me something. When you need to understand that nobody owes you anything. And being straightforward with your intentions from the very beginning of absolutely everything. They could be family, they could be friends, they could be anything, a stranger. But like, don't accept that you're going to help them just because you feel like you need to do it. You know? If it doesn't come from a good place of your heart and your soul and everything, then it's not going to be good. It's not going to be a help that helps the person, you know? It's going to be a pain instead. And that's all I'm going to say. This is going to be a short video. I'm very, very sad and worried and stressed out because not everything is going to go as planned. And I know that life is not supposed to be like this. You feeling worried because not everything is going to go to plan. It maybe means something, you know? Oh, people always say everything happens for a reason, and it's for something, everything happens for something else. But I'm not sure what this specific situation means and how to feel about it, especially when it comes from the help that I talked to you about. It's a help that does not come from a wanting place, it's not a good place. And it makes me worry about my future, about my plans, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I'm not sure how to fix this problem. Sometimes I just wish I could do everything by myself. I think there's nothing more freeing than the feeling of self sufficiency. And I'm not sure if this generation, there's something wrong with this generation, because I talked about this with my mom today, and it's like, right now, with the career that I have, I'm not earning enough, not even to fulfill my needs, having a house and having transportation. Imagine me trying to afford a house and transportation with the salary that I have right now. It's unbelievable. And I work half time, I know, but I have friends that are working full time and they are making double what I make, which is $600. Think about that. What can you afford with $600? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, all the people that are living in my country, my friends and family who are working here and have their lives here and plan on living in the future here, they all have and are in the situations that they are because of privilege, because of money of their parents and generational wealth, you could say. Without that, they would be nothing. And that is depressing. That is something that I don't want for myself. I want to be able to say, like, hey, I paid this by myself fully. Like, that is a dream of mine. My dream is to be an artist, to create, and to be self sufficient. And of course, I have many other dreams, which is love, to be obsessed, and someone to be obsessed with me, to fully develop a persona that I've always dreamed about. I'm always dreaming about my higher self coming to place. Like, I'm not sure. I'm always thinking of more. I'm always thinking as myself like a goddess, and a goddess does not live in poverty, in a poverty societal mindset, and this horrible, horrible situations that is happening in my country, which is why I wanted to go to another country to study a master, to learn a new language, to see other people, you know? But it feels like it's getting hard to achieve that, and I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. But it's hard not to think about that because today happened something that I didn't want to happen, and now it's happening, and it's like, it feels like the universe is saying, oh, you were fearing this, right? Take it, take it, take it to see what you do. The universe is playing with me, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to react. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be glowing. I'll be strong as hell. What was I going to say? Strong as hell. I'll keep learning and we'll see how this goes. I'll keep you updated, even though I was very ambiguous with the problem, but I don't want to share it right now. Also, I burnt my back. If you can see right here, I burned it because I was cleaning, I was doing gardening things on my backyard with my mom and my sister, and I was with a tank top. And I swear I like put enough sunscreen on my back. I didn't, because I just got burned on the line of my tank top, which is horrible. That is the worst thing that happens. That happens with also swimsuits when you go to the beach and you think you put enough sunscreen, but there's a fine line between you and the swimsuit. Right when the swimsuit it's like when it slips a little bit when you move, that's where you burn, and that's when it hurts like hell. So you basically should put sunscreen all over under clothing also. Whatever. The thing is, life is a mess. Life is always going to be a situation, huge situation, horrible situation, and we'll have to go with it. We will have to learn from it. Keep fighting, never give up. Never. Never give up, never back down, as my cousin would say when they play games. Um and I want to paint another painting. I think I already showed you the angels. I haven't finished that one. And I hate that. I want to be able to finish my work, to finish my art. I want to sell my art. So if you want to buy it, let me know. Let me know. I'll do I'll show you my art in a video. Do you want that? Let me know. We'll talk in another video. This was pretty vague and nonsense. And if you don't know me and if you're new in this channel, I'm going to introduce myself. I haven't done this ever. I am Melissa. My name is Melissa. I am an artist and an architect. And I like talking about my life, talking about my thoughts. Very ambiguous, very obsessive, very repetitive, and everyday thoughts. I think I have a narcissistic personality, even though I'm not, and I've never been diagnosed, and I can feel empathy, but sometimes it feels like that because of the obsession with perfection and myself and a lot of things. So, if you are interested in what I'm talking about and what I talked about, even though I talk about many, many other things, I sometimes make essays, I sometimes paint, I sometimes write poetry, romanticize life, but also be very logic with situations and how to deal with certain things. So let me know if you want to grow with me, and subscribe and like this video. That would help a lot. Check out my links and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Love you.